we already was here. We already built it. We already laid down the foundation for everything that you all think or want or could want to have. So until you decide that we come first, we can't put you first because we was already here doing the work. Now I understand that it's sympathetic causes. I understand that there's charity, as you would say, on both sides of the fence to take care of, but we putting our needs first. We not letting y'all step up and tell us what we need. Step up and like win some series. Step up and tell us who built the country and what was happening and how it goes. No. You don't dictate to us what go down here. You got to remember, also to piggyback off of what Brother Sonny said, you got to understand, we propped up all them pro-African teachers. We propped up all of those people and all of those books and all of those guidelines that people were drawing when they didn't know shit about Africa. So you got to understand something. The reason why your culture has expanded and blew up around the world is because of what we was doing over here promoting y'all. While y'all was over there not promoting us and saying we was lazy and making up all them nicknames and shit, we was over here putting it down, wearing dashikis, changing our names to African names and all of that shit. So we not finna let y'all get on here and go in front of the world and embarrass us and say we ain't did a damn thing but just lay down some bricks for y'all to go to school. That's bullshit. Y'all gotta tighten up with all that. If you're gonna come over here and represent, you gotta represent for us like we represent for y'all. And I appreciate the lady from South Africa that just got up here and said what she said, because I love Winnie Mandela. I love Julius Malema. I love what Mandela did before he went to prison. I love all of that. But at the end of the day, y'all got to understand something. We boosting y'all culture with no reciprocation. So you got to show that respect, bro. And that go for any ethnic group. We done went on vacations in the islands and all. We done did it all. So at the end of the day, y'all got to show that respect, bro. And I'm just saying, I'm just being real.
Hey, that's real talk, my brother. That's real talk. Hey, Jared, we're gonna let you go, and then I don't even see you no more. Oh yeah, I see you. Tawo. But yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, host, and shout out to Mel, Booby, Sonny, Tommy, everybody in the room. We held it down yesterday. We holding it down tonight. We've been holding it down for a long time, and since we've been since we've been around, but. You notice when we get to talking, we had issues like with immigration, and you see the Nigerians that are beefing with or so-called when I had the issue what we're saying. Them clear folks, shout out my guy Afro, put me on clear folks. They came through, and we saw right through that, man. He came in with his game, trying to start some shit. Got his ass kicked out, right? Got his ass kicked right the fuck out. But anyways, yeah, keep holding it down. Appreciate you, and thank you for letting me speak and give me time to talk today. Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Where you at, Tawo?
Yeah, I'm Nigerian. I'm based in Europe. My view is just that when we are talking about immigration, it's good to talk about the quality of immigration, because not all migration is bad. When Africans move to the States and they are studying, they work in companies, they are contributing to the tax revenue base of the country. It's good for us to applaud them, because not all migration is bad. It depends on why are they coming. So what is their mission for coming? Are they coming to work professionally in the economy, or are they really coming to cause more nuisance in the economy? So when we see those who are moving to the States, who are Africans and who are getting educated, who are going to school, and who are really supporting the economic base through professional work. So it's important for us to acknowledge them. But when they are
Tawo, hold on one second. I'm glad that you did say it's about the quality of immigration, because we've experienced piss poor quality as far as immigration goes. Again, it's a historic fact that our ancestors fought to make sure that it was acceptable for, your ancestors and even you all to be able to come over here. And the quality of respect, the quality of alliance, just the quality of so-called, us being family has been very, very poor. And again, you're Nigerian. You're living in Europe. you don't even have the testicular fortitude to stick around in your country to try to help make it better. But here you are trying to speak on the politics and the, you know what I'm saying, the present doings of what foundational Black Americans got going on.
Well, this issue is all over Twitter. You know, this is the #1 trending issue, and I'm an immigration consultant. So when there's any issue related to immigration, about migrants leaving their country and moving, I'm very passionate about it. And we have always advocated for responsible migration. People who are assessing opportunities for studies and for work placement, not just those who are seeking asylum.
So would you call, you know what I'm saying, the immigration that Black Americans are experiencing via Africans, Hispanics, et cetera, what quality is that? Is that poor quality, or have we been experiencing good quality?
If it is related to asylum seeking, I think it is poor quality immigration, because it's good to stay back in your country to fix it if there are social problems. But when you are going to seek for education, or you are assessing employment in the labor market based on your professional skill set, I think that's a good quality immigration, because we see a lot of migrants who work in the professional field, who are medical doctors, who are lawyers, who are engineers, who work in the IT field, and who are contributing amazingly well to the economy of their host nation.
Okay, I got a question.
This kind of immigration we must support.
Why can't you all go to school in your own country? Why do you all have to come to America, go to our HBCUs, get the education over here, and then try to flip it on us and make it seem like y'all are more educated than us and y'all contribute more than us? Like, I'm not understanding this. We were always taught, and I say we, I'm talking about foundational Black Americans, we were always taught to look at Africa with excellence. But as we get older and we mature more, we're seeing that even the inhabitants of Africa don't see the excellence in their own countries, to the point where they're coming over here, another part of the world, in a nation where they claim is oppressing them so bad, to get an education and to, have a better life. So I'm not understanding this dynamic.
Knowledge is mobile. For many centuries, people have always been moving across the border, taking intellectual knowledge across their border, contributing to other economies, contributing to other continents. Did you understand me? So we cannot stop people from moving. People should always be encouraged to move. It's always important, what's the quality of the movement? Are they contributing positively to their host nation? That's very important. Or are there liabilities to their host nation? Are they coming there seeking for asylum, political asylum, or living on the social welfare benefit? That one is wrong. But if they are coming around, they're engaging in research, they are supporting the economic growth, it also helps citizens of the host nation as well. So, people will continue to move. We have even a lot of Americans who are in Africa who are working on research. So they work in lab, they work in agriculture, they work across a wide spectrum of the economy. So we cannot stop people from moving. The only debate we should be having is that, what are they coming to do?
Okay,
that is the
and I'm glad. Okay, exactly. And so at this point, it's not even a debate. We know what people are coming over here to do. They're coming to undermine foundational Black Americans. We know what they're coming to do, so that's not even up for debate. But is there anybody else in the speaker queue that wanted to touch that subject?
All right. Hey, I'm so glad you guys are hosting this room again, or a follow-up, and congratulations for last night. I think that was groundbreaking work. And I'm going to respond to this like this. I think that when we as Black Americans and FBA, the descendant community, the descendants of U.S. chattel slavery, think about immigration, where we are the center, our perspective is very different than what other people think and what other people consider. My family on my mother and father's side are from the Carolinas. If you go to rural places where we live today, where you still see rows and rows of cotton or soybeans, you see white people who own stores who were the slave owning families, and you see black people with high rates of unemployment and instability. And when you understand that when the black sharecroppers started to unionize as farm workers, and then the United States government made the Bracero Act with Mexico in order to import cheaper labor for the owning class who was then in political power, you can't start a conversation with us on immigration based on a today. We take a very holistic look at immigration after emancipation. And when white folks in the South realized that there were too many of us Negroes and we outnumbered them, European immigration was a thing of the day. And then once we got some political power in the 70s, after the civil rights era that we fought for, we advocated for non-European people to come to the United States. And at this point, it's very important in terms of how you consider how immigration works in this country. If you are not a refugee or someone who may come into the United States through a lottery system, what the United States requires is that you are educated. What the United States does require is that you have a profession when you come here. They require things that, in terms of our societal structure, are not a staple in our society, so that we stand up with the same level of education that folks come here with. If you come from a culture like a Lovey, who said she didn't know she was Black, she thought everyone had a maid, you are coming from a social and a status and class that we as Black Americans don't come from. And I think there's been an overwhelming fixation on continental Africans, where people come to this country from around the entire globe. And we can't get away from that in terms of what that means. If you've ever looked at the immigration test, the history of Black Americans is very minimized on that test. So most people that come here are highly ignorant. There was legislation in California last year where Black folks were trying to have affirmative.
But finish what you gotta say, Sister Friday. But after Sister Friday, we're going to the 30-second or less rule, because there's so many people that we gotta rotate in and out. Okay, family?
Yeah, I'm gonna give this thing. There was a fight between Black Americans here in California who were trying to get affirmative action back because the numbers for our children in education and contracting with the state were so abysmal. We needed to do something. We got into a rabid fight with Chinese folks who were
I just wanted to say, man, I think the whole ground shook across the world yesterday, and it's just crazy. And it's like it just knocked everybody out the way and opened up the doors for us to come through. Everybody's recognizing that it's a new day. It's a new day of reckoning for immigrants in particular. It's not any one group. It's funny how, the groups were centering themselves and making it about them. And I believe, I agree with what Nas was saying earlier about, getting some of the other groups into these discussions, because I love to hear some of that rhetoric coming from them as well. So we can shut that shit down as well. But there was another brother that was there, and I'm glad that the lady from South America spoke because, or South Africa spoke because, yeah, man, it's like I got a new respect for South Africa too, man, because they showing a lot of love. I was in the space earlier that I was hosting. I had a cat come in there, and he was regulating the other, Africans from other parts of Africa and stuff like that. He was like calling them out for all kinds of stuff. So, shout out to them. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, and I appreciate y'all, man. I love what y'all doing. Shout out to Mel, the whole Houston NBA crew, and shout out to all the rest of the NBA fans across the map.
Hey, peace, brother. Appreciate that. I was gonna go to Chief. I saw she had her hand up, and then I see Brother Chris.
Hi, yes. My name is Tia. I reside in California. I'm a Nigerian American. Yeah, so a lot of topics I was hearing yesterday, and one topic, I forget who said it, but based on my notes here, it said, someone said boosting African culture with no reciprocation. Is it by force for you guys to receive reciprocation? Because I just think that's how life is. You can be a good person, but you do not expect anything back. And then another
You can't make this shit up. Facts, Brother Jay. This chick just got over here and said that we should promote Africanism and expect nothing back in return. Y'all heard it. Nobody here put a gun to her head. Nobody cash out her nothing. Nobody dared her to say, yeah, she got her on her own free will. Divest her wig on and all, and said that shit. All right, chill.
First of all, that's not what I was implying, so please don't get it twisted. That's not what I said. I said, you guys think that we're stealing your jobs and we're taking advantage of the benefits here, blah, blah, blah. That's not true, because anybody who necessarily needs the help, whether you're an immigrant or not, can receive those benefits. And I feel like based on yesterday and like how Tyreek was projecting his microaggressions and his anger and the connotation in his voice about Black Americans, you realize that like without Africans, there's no Black Americans.
Real bad. No. Real bad. Hey, I got it. So yesterday, somebody came up here and called us all Portsmouth. I don't know if you don't remember that, but y'all called us all Portsmouth. Okay. Damn, bro. I'm not. Okay. We are not Africans, bro. We are indigenous Americans. I keep telling y'all that. We don't have nothing to do with Africa. You know what I'm saying? I tell you everything. I met my great grandparents. I met my grandfather. He told me I am a Seminole. I am a Seminole. I'm an indigenous American. Foundation of Black Americans built America without Black Americans. We built this shit. Africa didn't have nothing to do with the foundation of America. It was my lineage. It was our lineage. It was SBA. It was indigenous Americans. You know what I'm saying? This is why. Hey, go ahead. Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, look, man. We not Africans, bro. It's basically already a mouthful, bro. We already made it. It wouldn't be no America. Unless it wasn't this motherfucker would be what I am from scratch. And everybody over here benefits on free. That's all. That's really what it is. When our people fought for people to come
and that love, that oneness, and that nobody has done that. So we put the gate up, that shit over with. That's all we saying. And yes, we are not African at all.
Okay, I'm sorry. What do you mean by reciprocation, though? Like, what reciprocation do y'all?
Y'all haven't done shit. Y'all haven't shit for talking about it. I don't know what y'all have done for the black community. I'm talking about specifically for black Americans. I need you to tell me that.
Chia, it's on you.
Okay, so reciprocation. So when y'all talking about reciprocation, do you guys realize that y'all know what dashikis are? Y'all really like the common trend?
Bro, we not wearing that shit. We don't wear no shit like that. That's what I'm saying. You want the you want the fucking dashiki. Let the panther. You gotta get this goofy shit off. That's what I'm saying, but it's getting retarded, bro.
I just got a question for her though. Chia, what country are you from?
I'm very much a proud Nigerian. That's what I am.
Okay, where you broadcasting?
I'm in California. Yeah.
Well, Nigerians need to get the air taken out of there. They belong to them little too.
You are from Nigeria.
Cocky.
You're residing in California.
Dead ass serious. They so flippant.
Why did you and your family visit Nigeria
And come to California.
Hey, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna give her an opportunity to speak. I'm gonna give her a minute. So, Chia, I'm gonna give you a minute just to speak your mind.
Thank you. First of all, I was born here. Both of my parents are immigrants. My parents are the most hardworking people ever. My mom is a registered nurse. Like, not even gonna get into that, but my parents fled their country here to give us a better life, and they worked their ass off every fucking day to make sure 3 of my siblings never have to go through what they went through. But no, you guys keep saying it as if they're taking advantage of what you guys supposedly built here with your foundation of life.
I'm not gonna sit here and listen to that shit talking about supposedly, bitch. It ain't supposedly because it's here. It's physical. You in it, motherfucker. Ain't nothing supposedly about this shit. What you talking about? So, like, she gotta move around, bro.
Yeah, fast.
First of all, I never called you out of your name. You're being
Chia. We about to get rid of you, Queen. Only for the simple fact that you're being very disrespectful to our ancestors. First of all, you came on here talking about some damn.
To the garage already.
What's up, family? I want to be short and sweet and to the point, though. But I want to show the contrast between the energy that was brought by the South Africans compared to the energy that was brought by the Nigerian. We see that shit, and we see how they try to play. But, Booby, I shared with you 150 mayors who are pro-immigrationists, and they are mostly in black cities. And what these mayors is doing is trying to create an infrastructure so that these immigrants can reap the benefits that should have went to us. I need for my people to understand that this 2022 election is a make or break election. Not only are we not going to vote for anyone that does not have tangibles for us, I want us to weaponize our vote to vote for their opponent's opponent. If we show up nonetheless and we vote in mass numbers against who they want in office, that right there will send shivers down their spine. That right there will allow them to know that we're not playing with them any longer. We will disrupt and dismantle the system that they have in play. We need to call out the CBC And also, I don't know if y'all was able to catch the California reparation. We was able to see how me up on stage.
All right, bet that up, bro. Hey, work out, man. You talking hella shit, quoting the tweets and stuff like that, bro. Bring your Zion Williamson looking ass on stage.
He was just up here. That's who I was waiting to see.
Yeah, facts. Actually, Sister JL pointed him out, man, because, and I just had a chance to look. Yeah, he talking crazy on the quoted tweets. But if he come back, we'll bring him up. Let's go to brother Check, then go to brother Chris, and then I see you, brother Sonny.
That's typically what they do with these type of conversations. You should just do it for free. I'm proud for who I am. You come for me. It's some type of freaky nature seniority complex that they got to work out with them. It's a mental illness, really. Everybody doesn't want to be respectfully your ethnic group. We're proud of where we're from, and you're going to put some respect on it. When people correct you, you're going to be corrected. It's about shutting the fuck up. You feel me? When you offend people, you don't fight for your right to offend them. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know what I'm saying? If you truly didn't mean no harm, you correct that behavior. But, you know what I'm saying? You get individuals like that. You know what I'm saying? I want nothing to do with them. I don't want any unity with people who think like that. They are a detriment to the community. And, yes.
Go ahead, brother Chris. It's on you.
Yeah, when she was saying reciprocate, she was talking about me because I had mentioned that we did all that representing for them over the years and they ain't showed us no love back. First of all, we're American Indians and they know it and they mad because we represent that instead of representing the African stats. Second of all, they are mad because when they get on spaces like this and talk about how they work so hard when they got here, we got registered nurses in the ghetto, we got registered nurses that's in apartment complexes all over the United States, registered nurses in homes. It don't matter where you look at it at. So you can't compare that to us and then say, oh, well, you're doing better because you achieved that, so we should just bow down. Third of all, we ain't doing shit for free. We ain't representing no immigrants nowhere for free. We already worked for free and built it and then signed the 65 Immigration Act for y'all to get here, and then y'all turn around and tell us what we got to do. We ain't got to do shit. This is the way we finna run this from 22 on out. If you come over here, you got to put that respect down. Like I said earlier, anybody who don't like it, see me. And I'll be on stage February the 12th at the Brigham Center in Augusta, Georgia. And I know a lot of y'all at Payne College, so come see me. You ain't got to keep talking on the internet and keep rapping. Come see me at the center. I'll be there. And the last thing I want to point out is that when it comes to all of these people saying these things to y'all, they saying this to y'all because they feel entitled. They want everybody to feel like, oh, well, you have to do what we say just like y'all did what everybody else told y'all to do. We ain't the people that did that then. We're the people who gonna do what we're finna do now. And we're gonna stand up and tell all y'all, hell no, you got to do what we say now. We running the show. We're pushing the message. We're the one that's standing up and telling the world, not just you individually, because I know y'all love individualism, but the world. This is what we're gonna do now. We're setting the trend, we're setting the narrative, and we're telling the world this is how we feel. And not only that, but this is what we're gonna do. And you just gonna have to respect that. No more ducking, no more dodging, no more hiding, no more getting on spaces and talking all this welfare crap. That's over with. That's done. If anybody got any smoke, you're gonna have to see us in the streets. That's how we doing it from now on. So I'm gonna let it mic with that.
Hey, I just want to say the title says, does immigration benefit Black Americans? We're not attacking anybody, you know what I'm saying? This shit says immigration, so this smoke is for everybody. I feel like this space we're educating people, man, because I feel like a lot of these people don't really comprehend what we're trying to tell them. A lot of people don't understand what we're trying to say. So I feel like this is an educational space. This title is not saying Africans. It's saying all immigrations. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not attacking nobody. What's the people name? Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Damn, fuck this shit. African Business Insider. People wrote that article. I'm not attacking nobody. Read what the title says. It says, does immigration benefit Black Americans? If you write another article about my space, please write the correct title. You feel me?
Yeah, big facts. We standing on FBA business tonight. Shout out to Brother Mel, shout out to Booby, man. Shout out to Chet, Coon Dragger, shout out to JL. We standing on FBA business tonight. And furthermore, so Brother Sonny, go ahead. Damn, like a whole bunch of people just raised their hands. So, all right, Sonny, you go ahead, and then we got Sister Tia. Then we're gonna go with Mogi, and then Aziz. Everybody remember 30 seconds or less. But you know, Brother Sonny, you got a grace period, family.
Yeah, you already know, Tommy. I honestly, I try to get straight to the point anytime I'm on the mic. So, but I just wanted to get back behind the, Brother Christopher, man. And why these platforms keep growing bigger, I'm gonna keep driving this. I'm gonna keep driving this point home. Shout out to Cherie with the genealogy. I see she in the building too, man. So I need for everybody, because genealogy is a distinction between lineage, right? And people try to act like it's only one way that people got here. So why it's a big platform and a big stage and people tapped in, I need for people to tap in and get this book right here. 103 Amazing Facts of Black Indians in the Western Hemisphere by Kenyan and Reservations, right? Because we gonna slowly chip away at this bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? And I see the sister Leela Brown, she in the building. I think she definitely put me up on that book. But also for people like, my brother Christopher and Marcel, and this is a thing too, right? Because I was in the space the other day with politicians and shit like that. And I need for y'all to know that this is how we move, because this is like some ransom shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the ball in our court and we telling them what we finna do. So if you want to vote, this how we rocking, right? I'm gonna need for all the politicians to know that this isn't, because I heard this shit in the space. This is not no just vote for me, get me in there. I don't want to talk about what the plan. I don't want to lay the plan out, but just trust me. Just vote for me, get me in there, and I got y'all. No, that's not how we rocking this election. That's not how we rocking the midterm elections. That's not how we rocking for the 2024 election. Put that shit down on the table and let us know, you know what I'm saying, how you're going to get reparations specifically and only for foundational Black Americans. Then we could do business.
Okay. Go ahead. Who next? Aziz. Go ahead, Aziz.
Good day, everyone. Good evening from Nonawa country. I would say, based on historical fact, foundational Black Americans have not benefited from immigration. So a lot of Africans coming on here with so much ignorance, it's disgraceful. They need to learn their history, and they need to learn the history of the world before they come outside and speak rubbish. So on behalf of Africans, my sincere apologies. And I wish you all the best. And keep doing the good work.
All right, thank you for that. Go ahead. Now I was gonna say thank you to Aziz and bro, like, thank you for that. But what's up with the Kawhi Leonard laugh at the end? Like, that was kind of weird.
I've just been laughing at the ignorance, and it's just been a bit comical watching everyone just basically spew rubbish. It's disgraceful coming from the continent that started civilization, and now we have so much information, and there's still a lot of lack of knowledge. It's just disgraceful. Beggars belief. It's beggars belief.
I appreciate that, bro. We finna go to sister.
Education as well, because a lot of people need.
All right, brothers.
Tommy, bring Ahmed on real fast. Ahmed, You got 30 seconds, man.
Bet.
Hello, yes, all right. Thank you very much. I am from Ethiopian Somali, American as well. I'm proud to be myself as Ethiopian or Somali, and then American. I never claim black or African American because I feel, I am someone who come from a country, who have a culture, who have everything. When I've seen you guys bashing all the Africans the last couple of days, I was very surprised seeing, that, because when I go to the African American neighborhood, I don't feel comfortable, but when I go to the white neighborhood, I feel very better, yeah.
All right, bro.
He's exposing himself. Give him 20 more seconds. Go ahead, Ahmad.
Yes, thank you very much for giving me again, for bringing me back. I hope, you guys learn from Nigerians. If you go like any university in the United States, you will see a Nigerian professor, they are well.
Okay, you're done. All South Africans, please request the mic and wave your hand. All South Africans, please request the mic.
Sister Tia, go ahead, Queen.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. This is Tia Marie, is my first name. I am Tyreek's, I say little sister, but younger sister. And so shout out to my brother and shout out to my other sister, Ra Asad. I really appreciate what you guys are doing. I wish that these folks hated racism as much as they seem to love aligning themselves with white supremacy. Bottom line is they don't have an answer. And so I would love to see us let them comment in the comment section, whatever nonsense they have to say doesn't actually matter. And I would love to see us focus as a nation. Some of the work that we're doing here in Michigan is to focus on the 3 areas that FBA can actually impact, which is policy, profit, and policy. And right now we have a unique opportunity, twofold. One, in educating our young students on our own. One of the things that we do here in Michigan is Super Saturday Schools. And we educate our young folks as to who they are and also teach them how to navigate these predominantly white schools throughout the United States so that they can be successful for what we need them to be successful for, which is what happens after high school. And what they can do in their community, and helping them to save their money and to utilize their money to strengthen other Black organizations. So I do invite everybody over to my page. I know my brother mentioned it earlier, and I do thank you all, and I thank him. But keep doing what you're doing. They don't have an answer. I love what you all are doing. This is powerful. And hey, guys, don't trust Trevor Noah so much. He actually stands in agreement with a lot of these things. He's a pretty cool dude. And I heard you guys calling one of the guys Trevor Noah. He does not even get that moniker. Trevor Noah says what you all are saying. There is no comparison. And what we do here in this country as FBA is to continue to stick together. I celebrate our Black men and I celebrate our Black women, and I look forward to hearing more of what you all do. And anyone that is interested in doing some work with me over here in Michigan, please reach out to me. Thank you. Love you. God bless you.
Thank you for those kind words. Thank you very much. I don't know who's next.
I think it was let me see, let me go back through. Oh yeah, we got everybody that raised their hand. All right, so I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and go to hold on, Nathan. We're gonna go to Nathan, then we're gonna go to Kelvin. But I just wanted to point something out to everybody's attention. Yesterday during that space, you could toggle and see literally hundreds of people in the chat room, right? Now you can only see about maybe 40 or 50, and then there's a bar that shows you the rest of the listeners. So y'all really made Twitter adjust their fucking format, bro, because the shit was making stuff crash. Like, that's how powerful y'all is. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not, but just I peeped that. So go ahead, Nathan. Then we're gonna go to Kelvin, and Kelvin, I see you. I already know what's up with you because I see the flag. But Nathan, go ahead.
Yes, good morning. Morning, everyone on the space. My name is Nati. I'm calling from South Africa. And thanks for opening the space and discussing this very, 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 touchy issue. It just happened that in South Africa, we're basically grappling with more or less similar issues, about immigration. And I think, the discussions or the concerns that, the foundational Black Americans are raising are similar to what the native South Africans are also raising, the concerns. It just happened that, when these immigration laws are crafted, set up in the country, people that end up being affected are not consulted, and they are not they are not given opportunity to add their voices to what Immigration Act should look like. However, I would like to ask a question. I'm not sure if it has been addressed, because yesterday I was coming. I was joining on and off because I was busy with other tasks. In your sort of like history, since African countries gained independence, have you received any significant assistance, to further your cause in the U.S., like financial assistance from countries like Ghana and Nigeria? Because we're all aware that as much as the U.S. is one of the biggest democracy, but democracy, it means that you enjoy the full democratic rights if you're only a person of European descent. So that's just the first question, because I think it should have happened that, or it should have occurred that at some point in time, African countries do or made an effort, to provide assistance, in terms of, furthering your cause, and also try to make your treatment, the African Americans in the U.S. to enjoy, full rights, so we should have, provided, the backing. And then as to what happened yesterday, I'm quite embarrassed, with the attitude of some of the callers that called from Africa. I wouldn't mention the countries, but also we have similar problem with most of the majority of the people that were disruptive. We also have a similar, problem in South Africa. So I think, in conclusion, I think that the issues that we're grappling with.
My bad, bro. We're gonna do 60 seconds, man, because we got a lot of people trying to speak. We got 52 people in the queue. So go ahead and land the plane, bro. You got it.
And I think he got lost in the matrix, family. Until he comes back, we're gonna go with Kelvin, and then we're gonna go with Mansa.
60 seconds.
Hey, this is Kelvin. Thanks for this conversation. I feel like it's really important. After speaking, I would really love my friend there who is part of the foundational Black community to speak. But real quick, all I want to say is this. Number one, the question, let me just answer your question real quick. The question is, how does immigration benefit Black Americans? I can't speak for everyone in the world that has immigrated to America, but I can speak for myself. I can say personally, right now, I'm an accountant, right? And I went to an HBCU. I'm proud, and I'm very happy for it. And at this moment, working for a big four in an accounting firm, right? What I do for my friends that went to school with me in an HBCU, what I do is I put them in places. If they're looking for opportunities, I can refer them, and you can talk to my friend that they'll tell you like, hey, Kelvin referred me and I was able to get them. There's not something I'll post about or brag about it. And I have friends and people that will also do this, and I believe this benefits Black Americans. I don't think you deny that. What do you think about it? Also, my friend would like to say something.
Greetings. This is Jordan Hansberg. This is Georgia23 on Instagram. But I'm a Black American, as y'all like to refer. And these are my friends. Like these are I have friends that are immigrants, and they're cool people, and we teach each other our ways. I learn from them, and they learn from me, and they take from me, and you know what I'm saying. Together, from that, we grow. So, you know what I'm saying. In my opinion, yes, immigrants do help Black Americans.
Hey, hold on, Tommy, hold on. Hey, Kelvin, I just went on your page, bro, and I don't know what the hell you talking about on your page, but I'm gonna screenshot your page, bro. So you're finna get dropped right now because I don't know what the hell you talking about on your fucking page, bro.
And then did he really just pull the I'm not racist, here are my Black friends type shit? Like that was very weird, bro. But you know, it's expected. It's not a surprise. We're gonna go ahead and go to Mansa. Then we're gonna go back to Sister Tia.
Oh, hi. I would just like to say that, well, I'm African. I've been living in America for some time now, and I do understand the struggle that Black people go through in this country because, well, as most Africans have already said, when you live in Africa as a Black person, your tribe is the first thing you identify with, and then when you come to America, it's a whole completely different story where you get to identify with your color. And ever since I've been in America, I've experienced that myself. So I kind of sympathize. I sympathize with my Black brothers in America who've been going through it for like centuries, and I understand why some of you are opposed to immigrants coming from, like, let's say, the third world country, because when you are at the bottom of the bottom of the economic totem pole, like you don't want competition from people who are coming from similar backgrounds. So I understand why some African Americans were opposed to people coming from, like, let's say, Africa and other third world countries, and then taking the jobs or the opportunity that should have been there for their people. So I understand that. What I do have a problem with is the language that is used against Africans, and you've made it clear that your mission statement isn't against African alone; it's against immigration in total. But we focus so much on the Africans that it's come to a point where people of African descent and people who are African now think that this attack is actually only against African immigrants, and I think that would be like a form of discrimination. So I would like for you guys to.
This is not an attack.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying, like, that's kind of like the miscommunication of that we were having, like, you know, like between African and some African Americans. So I would just like to say, well, I've identified with your struggle, and I have Black. Most of my friends are Black. I live in Philadelphia, so I've lived in the community where the majority of the people I interact with are Black or Black Americans. So I kind of understand what you're going through, and I sympathize with your struggle. And peace to you guys, and power to keep going. That's what I have to say.
All right, thank you for that. We're gonna go ahead and go to Sister Tina. I just want to make a point of we can't control how people take what we say. We can only control what we say and how we say it in the context in which we give it. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and go to Sister Tia. Then it's gonna be back to Brother Chris, and then we'll get some more people in here. Everybody.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
No, I'm done, family.
Nah, I just wanted to say, like, just to make it clear again, yes, this is not an attack, but yes, we do have a problem with all forms of immigration, and yes, we do have a problem with our melanated, distant, cousins or whatever, because, like I said in the space yesterday, our people died and fought and brought you over here for a reason. So we are obligated to know what the fuck is going on. Are you benefiting us? We are obligated to know this is our right because our people died and brought y'all ass over here. So yes, if you feel like a lot of the brunt is going to, yes, because it's supposed to, because you're supposed to be our reinforcement, supposed to be our brothers or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So yes, y'all need to understand that shit. But yeah.
Hello, guys. I just wanted to say this is Tia Marie. First of all, I'm not quite sure why the folks that are identifying themselves as immigrants have a problem that we have a problem with immigration. The U.S. Political system has a problem with immigration. And if they are not satisfied with where immigration is, then they need to take up their argument with those who determine the parts and the parcels of immigration. We can have any opinion that we would like to have. That's why I'm not interested in really entertaining their opinion about our point of view. By all means, go work hard, go, create whatever you decide to go and create, but it does not negate the fact that you have assimilated and you are reaping benefits that are not affordable and available to native FBA. And so we have a problem with that, and we're allowed to have a problem with that, and we're allowed not to support the institution that continues to allow that to happen while not addressing the disparities that they have created in our communities. And if they can't see that, there's no convincing that it's going to make that different. What I would say to those who continue to try to make the same parallels and comparisons to an FBA experience and their immigrant experience is that the only thing that they can do and are doing is letting us know that they're aligning themselves with the white supremacy culture, and that's great. Then go on their pages and acknowledge your white supremacy culture. Go and tell those pages that you align with their whiteness and their immigration policies, and let them know that you have these feelings. Stay off of this page.
Hey, thanks for those kind words. Go ahead, Imani. Imani.
Hi, my name is Amina. I'm just, I guess, a foundational Black American. I'm just Black. I was just curious as to the question, does immigration benefit Black Americans? I don't think immigration is meant to be beneficial to anybody. I didn't really think as a Black person when immigration had anything to do with us getting reparations, because that's mainly what I was listening to this for, and that's kind of all I caught. But I'm curious as to the correlation of immigration to how we get reparations. Because to be honest, it ain't too much that an immigrant got that they can give me to help me be beneficial in getting reparations. I think it's a whole thing as far as the system wants us to believe that people are taking what they have to give. But if the government ain't willing to give it to us, immigrants can't help us with that. So I'm just curious as to the correlation of why we believe that immigrants, if they treat us like shit, we still gonna rise above it regardless. So I'm like, however the fuck they think about Black people, however they decide to respect Black culture, we still gonna be Black and we still gonna be great. So I'm just curious as to what made you start it, or what made you ask the question to correlate immigration with just things that Black people are trying to accomplish in reparations.
Who want to answer that?
Let me answer that.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so I can't see. So pretty much, Sister Amina. So the thing is, it was mentioned in the space a whole lot of times, right? It's very disingenuous, and it's kind of much a slap in the face when people from the diaspora, from the from the Caribbean to the continent, come over here and they're off code. You know what I mean? And what happens is this is a repetitive thing, right? Where we see people that come over here, they get in political positions of power, who are not foundational Black Americans, and they shit on foundational Black Americans after they galvanized us, was Black, got our vote, and then kind of just dumped us by the wayside. So I don't know if you know about Lieutenant Governor. She's the lieutenant governor out there. She pretty much, she did the whole Black thing. The sister girl thing, the same thing that Kamami Harris did. She got her position in the seat.
And then, you know, she started talking greasy about foundational Black Americans and what she was not going to do. We need the whole pull yourself up by your bootstrap, getting rid of critical race theory, you know what I'm saying? And things like that. And these things happen like on a consistent basis. So, you know, that's people come over here and they undermine as soon as they get these positions of power. Once they come amongst us and, you know, they say that they're for us and down for us, and then, you know, they just kind of shit on us. The same thing that happened with what's the dude name? The Prime Minister of Ethiopia. You know, like he was live on TV. I want to say like 4 or 5 weeks ago, telling that foundational Black Americans need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps and be more like the Jewish community. So this is a consistent issue. The thing that this stuff happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be Kamami Harris, Condoleezza Rice, I forget the guy's name in Michigan. He that does the same thing. So we just trying to put a block to the shit and stop it. So this is why we're gatekeeping, pretty much all across the board.
Hey, I just want to add, I want to veg you back. So basically what we're doing right now, FBA, Native Black Americans, we are distinguishing who we are as a people. You will be surprised how many people that look like us, but they're not us, but they feel that they're entitled to our reparations. Yesterday, I was in the space, and this first-gen African, she told me that she is a Black American and that she is entitled to reparations. That's what she told me. So, like Sonny just said, we closing the gate. I'm letting it be known who we are, because my people, my ancestors built this fucking country, not nobody else. But you know what I'm saying? That's just one reason, you know what I'm saying? But there's many other reasons. But to me, it's a fucking issue. But my issue is with all immigration, because that shit does not benefit Black Americans. I don't know if they gentrifying this motherfucker. And you know what I'm saying? It's not just white people gentrifying our communities. It's immigrants too. It's Asians. It's fucking Indians. It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers gentrifying our neighborhoods. So immigration definitely does got to be resolved.
Right, facts, and and they get off code, and I don't want to make this, and that's the main thing, Sister Mina, is being on code or off code. Over here, we have a code, a conduct, and how we move and how we operate. So if you coming over here shucking and jiving and cooning and shit, that's not really good for the collective, and it messes everything up, right? And like I said, these people are tethers. And they come over and they blend in with us, and when we just get the brunt of everything. I'll give you an example. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the serial killer down in Miami? His name is Willie Suarez. The nigga looked like Chris Brown, but you know what I'm saying? We seen when we put up the documents that he identified himself as white, but when it comes for media things, he gets labeled as a Black man that is down there killing shit. So we just pretty much squashing everything across the board. You know what I'm saying? Just to throw out. How immigration, is.
Hold on, Sonny. My bad for interrupting you, but Amina, I don't believe you're FBA, because that's just like there ain't no way in hell you FBA. I really don't believe you're fucking FBA. I'm sorry.
Hey, and can I ask you a question real quick? Hold on, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Just what you said, like, so our ancestors fought, died, everything to help get some people over here to change their lives, and you saying there's supposed to be no reciprocation, like nothing in return, nothing at all. That's basically what you're saying.
She ain't FBA.
So, first of all, the FBA part, my people born here, my daddy people from Mississippi, mama people from North Carolina, Alabama. I don't understand how you just come to the conclusion I'm not FBA, because I'm like, you kind of have to back that up. You can't just say that with.
Because like to me that question like was not on code. That question was very like, are you serious type of question. Like, what the hell is you talking about?
The question was, why this question matters.
Next.
That's why we know she's not FBA. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not muted. I apologize.
She was not FBA. She was here to distract us, because anybody that's really FBA already know what time it is. I mean, I just believe she was not FBA. Ain't no way in hell.
Exactly. You wouldn't have to ask the question, and I apologize. I wasn't on mute, but I meant to be on mute. I was just like, "There's no way." The fact that you even have the question outed yourself. So thanks, but no thanks. Just keep it moving on.
Hey, Kadar, you got something to say, Kadar?
What up, though? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, everybody. What up, though? You know what I'm saying? Kedar in the building. You feel me?
Listen, I want to speak on a couple things real quick. You feel me? First thing I want us to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to really embrace our culture. You feel me? It's a account on here called Soul Black. You know what I'm saying? I think it's at Black Power PA something. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? He really showed a lot of information about our culture, you know, soul culture. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, our generation behind us, man, they, you know what I'm saying? Soul is everything. You feel me? Soul music, soul food, soul brothers, soul power. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? We got to embrace our Black heritage, you know what I'm saying, Black American culture all the way, because people don't respect it. You feel me? Like, I just got into a back and forth about somebody who, you know what I'm saying, was trying to disrespect, you know, the brother.
What happened? I don't know what the fuck just happened. Hey, Amika, go ahead, Amika.
Hello, guys. My name is Chukwuemeka. I reside here in the United States. I've been here for about 3 years. I'm married to an FDA, so to speak. I'm glad for this group, for this awareness. It brings people to their senses, to know what's going on, how people feel, how you guys feel. There's been a lot of miscommunications going on, and bringing topics like this is like an awakening. I have a lot to say, but I know my time is, not much. Let's see. What do FDAs benefit from immigrants? First of all, we love you guys. I'm from Nigeria. I said that. We love you guys very much. We have guys that have supported you guys, especially the BLM movements. Jinai Adetokunbo from the Milwaukee Bucks. He rooted for you guys. He was a lead, the guy that rooted for you guys during the BLM, protest directly from the NBA by boycotting their match. Speaking of the internet, I don't know if you guys know, but I got this information, if I'm not mistaken, from Hidden Colors. The guy who invented the internet was a 15-year-old from the Biafran War in Nigeria. Before the war, he survived. He came as an immigrant to the United States, and he was one of the first people that designed, or if not the first, designed the supercomputer. He's also arguably known as the father of the internet. His name is Philip Emeagwali. You might want to look him up. Correct me if I'm mistaken, please. I got this information or affirmation from Hidden Colors. These are, two answers I've given. Then the third one, because I follow basketball, I'm a sports journalist. I have a media company back home in Nigeria. We cover sports. Nneka Ogumike and Chini Ogumike, they're both Nigerians, mother and father Nigerians, but Nneka and Chineye were born in the United States. So I don't know whether that leaves them as FDAs or, immigrants. I don't know whether that leaves them with this ideology.
The immigrants.
Okay, fine. Nneka, with her leadership, she, and of course the help of others, but basically her leadership, she was able to lead the WNBA to hold a successful bubble during the pandemic. Just the few points I might just raise for now. Then to sort of go out of the topic, if you don't mind, I know my time is over, please bear with me. I'm Igbo. And anybody listening to me right now, they see my name, they know what I'm about, those back home. I work with the Nigerian government. I've already mentioned I work basketball teams. I work directly with national team players. And Ike Diogo, he was born here. He's the captain of the Nigerian national team. I worked with all of them. There's a guy called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know if you guys have heard of that name before.
What happened?
I asked a question. I said there's a guy called Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know if you have come across that name before.
No, I can't recall.
Okay, good. He's a freedom fighter. is fighting for freedom for our people, not just Igbos, but other ethnic groups in Nigeria. You see, I have to say this because this is the truth. Just like how most of us back home don't really know much about the American culture, what you guys have been through, what Frederick Douglass and what's his name? Abraham Lincoln, the deal they had to put in black folks, the FDA guys, to be part of the military, which led to, like, will I say, a verification for your freedom. But it does like wasn't mentioned here from the conversation I've listened to for like 2 hours. So I just wanted to put that out there. I got this knowledge recently from a series titled Amend on Netflix. I think it's a Will Smith project. So I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I'm just putting it out. Then Rashid earlier, before I go into the guy I mentioned.
I'm sorry, brother MK. But we got a lot of people who are requesting to speak, and we got a lot of people currently with their hands up. So can you go ahead and land the plane, brother? Go ahead.
I got him out there, bro. You bringing up basketball players and shit, bro. That shit don't benefit us, bro, at all. I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga, Atkins, whatever the fuck his name, he didn't even lead the fucking march. That was Malcolm Brogdon or whatever. I can't think of his name. So them fucking niggas don't benefit us at all, bro. At all. So yeah, I don't know who. Go ahead, Crash, bro.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I'm going to be real quick. I'm going to try to keep it under 60 seconds. Just got 2 quick points I want to make. In terms of, like, immigration, from Africans, I mean, we never really had an issue with, Africans taking our jobs. When we talk about immigration and stuff like that, when Black Americans talk about that, we're typically talking about, people from, like South America, maybe India or something like that. So it never really was about, Africans. I kind of agree with, like Tariq pointed out, that we're not jealous of any of the jobs they're taking. In terms of Africans, a lot of what the problem with those immigrants is that they actually come over and they undermine our people, by claiming that the system of disadvantage or white privilege doesn't exist. So they'll come in here. They're not a product of the oppression that our people have faced, so they're not a product of it. They'll come and they'll join into these programs and stuff that are built for people that are a product of oppression, and then they'll get a degree, they'll do whatever, and then they'll say, hey, that system, that oppression does not exist because look at me. I was able to come here from nothing and, get a job, get a degree or whatever. So, that's always been our issue with them, so they're coming in and they're getting jobs and things based off of programs and systems that were put in place to, equalize and, recover the disadvantage that Black Americans have faced to bring our people up, to our proper state, to help us combat, white privilege. So it's not that, y'all are taking jobs, is that y'all are undermining our people by claiming a system, doesn't exist that actually does exist. So that's one point I got to make it in real quick. I want to say, does any part of white liberalism benefit Black Americans? I mean, we got to get to a point where we got to ask ourselves that question too. Does any part of white liberalism benefit Black Americans? I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for that, Crash. Hey, go ahead, Rainy Bell. Go ahead.
Hi guys. Just a quick introduction. I think I've been here since like yesterday, just trying to learn and understand. And I think I came on yesterday and I acknowledged the fact that I'm an immigrant and I'm like first generation immigrant. I just moved to the US. So like I do understand that there's no way that from both sides we're ever going to be able to understand the struggle that we've gone through just because we have all learned from each other from a white person's perspective. And what I mean is that is I think a lot of what is being pushed out there, yes, we have the master teachers, but it's just as a community, for those that don't have access to like necessarily like information, we have learned a lot of stereotypes based off of what white people have defined Africans and white people have defined African Americans. So I think instead of us right now focusing on like immigration, like trying to gatekeep, I feel like we should first off try to educate each other to learn our actual history of what happened when they broke us off. Because we were first one race and then we were then separated because of white colonialism, white exploitation, slavery, and we lost ourselves. I feel like right now we should use this time just to try to educate each other instead of sitting here and be.
Rainy Bell, where you from?
So I'm originally from Cameroon, and I would say when I came here, my mom being a history teacher, so I was exposed to a lot of Cameroonian history. But I think when I moved here, one of the things I appreciated the most when I did take an African American history class was the fact that I was able to learn about your history from that perspective, and that's why I'm able to recognize and understand that we would never be able to understand our personal struggles just because we have been misinformed throughout history about our personal struggle. And that's why I think people come on here and everybody's trying to pretty much just do the victim card thing where it's oh, we're going through so much more, we've gone through this. It's just because there's that miscommunication in us learning about our own history as Black people as a race, right? And then now I know that the question here talks about how immigrants benefit Black Americans. The truth is it doesn't, right? And the reason why it doesn't is because we were all considered third world countries. And so I think just even from the Hispanics that have been taught, again, I'm saying being taught by the white people to undermine Black people, we've all learned this whole so when we come here, of course, because we've learned from the white people would undermine you guys. And the only thing I would say as immigrants is we should respect and understand that you guys fought for the opportunity that we had. I have benefited I remember coming here to college and through the schools that I went through, I was able to benefit through those systems that were already set in place. And then the only thing I would say now is help us. My question to you guys is how can immigrants help the foundational Black Americans get their reparations? Because we are benefiting from these programs that were put in place. We just want to understand how can we help you guys? Because right now we're fighting amongst ourselves and we're still at the bottom end of the pool because a majority of the world is being held by the white people. So our fight should be to educate each other, and then from there let's see how we can combat this whole white supremacy thing, because Africa is still struggling too from white colonial.
Hey, hold on. I just want to say this real fast. One way that y'all can help us is to stay on code. And if you're not on code, you can get on code. Also, what angers us should anger y'all. If I went to Nigeria and whatever the Nigerians didn't like, you know what I'm saying, what angered them, I would be angered by that too. You know what I'm saying? If y'all had an issue in Nigeria with y'all politicians, I would want to find out why, and I'll be on code with the Nigerians. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like y'all know what the hell we've been through over here. Y'all know what's going on over here. Y'all could actually support us. You know what I'm saying? That's the minimum you could do. You know what I'm saying? Really just getting on code. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Go ahead, Booby.
Yeah, I was finna just speak because she's saying educate each other. Shit. Black Americans have been educating motherfuckers since Marcus Garvey. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what he was inspired by Booker T. So Booker T. Washington. So I can't blame it on the education because we got a number of master teachers that's been educating. You guys just don't fuck with us. That's just what it is. You guys made sure to stay to yourself and not deal with us. So we don't got time to educate no more. We tried that, it didn't work. So honestly, what you can do, you can support our candidates that's running for reparations, and other than that, you need to go galvanize with your people to get your home. If you're not, especially if you're in America, if you're not galvanizing your people in America to get on code with us, then you're really not doing nothing. We don't need you over here with us. I understand. That's what I'm saying respectfully. That's like when the Black Lives Matter marches was going on. White people wanted to come march with Black people. No, we didn't need that shit at all. That caused a big confusion, a big ball of nothing. We needed them. If y'all was on Mixing Noise, we need y'all to do that in y'all neighborhoods, in the suburbs and shit. You know what I mean? We don't need y'all to come march with us because that's not nothing. Because once you march with us, you're going to go back home to your fucking suburb and lay down, and, we got to deal with, so, yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. You got to go with your people and galvanize your people and make noise with your people. That's what we need you to do.
Hey, Rainy Bell, you can go ahead and close it. You can make a last statement.
Yeah, I mean, I don't I'm not trying to undermine how you feel right now. Like I said, I just feel that instead of us focusing so much more on trying to separate ourselves, I think the focus should still be yes, I do agree that us Africans need to fight a lot more against the white colonialism that is still affecting us to this day. But I also feel like just as a duty to the Black race as a whole, we should also still try to educate each other. At least we owe ourselves that, just because there has been a lot of miscommunication on both sides. So that would be my closing statement. But thank you guys. I have learned a lot from here.
Okay, thank you. Hey, Chia, I'm gonna give you a minute. Chia. Go ahead.
And now, just real quick, I just want to say we're already separated. We're not causing a divide. We're already divided. We never were together. I just wanted to put that out there because she kept saying that, like we're trying to cause a divide, and no, we've been divided. That's why, so yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I just wanted to go off on I forgot who was speaking. You said we've been divided. What caused this division? I just want to know, what is the genesis?
Your people, Africans, Caribbeans, Central and South, your people caused this division. When you came to North America, you told us you wasn't Black. You made sure that because you isolated yourself in your own little pockets so your people caused this divide.
Okay, but do you hear how derogatory it sounds when you say your people? Can you come to us can you just say Africans? Because when you keep saying your people, it makes it seem that you are better than us. Ain't nobody.
Hey, Chia, I can honestly say, I used to be a Pan-Africanist in 2015, 2014. I was heavy in the Israelite movement, and you could say I was a Pan-Africanist. Now, I learned about the word Akata in 2015. And when I learned about that word and seen what people were saying about my people using that word, that's when I had that's when I really had to put my what's them glasses called, the thick ones. I had to put them thick ass glasses on, bro, when I had to really observe what the fuck was going on. So that's something I could say really was an eye opener for me when I learned about that fucking word of cop. Because I thought we all was Black for a long ass time. I thought we were all just one. You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all didn't feel that way. Obviously, y'all don't fucking feel that way when y'all come over here. There's no way in the hell y'all can feel like that.
I feel I just feel like you just have this bad experience with an African. If you don't mind answering, did you ever have a bad experience with an actual African person from Africa? Because it just sounds like you have a lot of internalized hate. You're just angry. Where is this anger coming from?
Okay.
The only one angry is you. The only one angry is you. You legit sound like Bruce Banner about to turn into the Hulk right now, because all we're doing is asking a question. Does immigration benefit Black Americans? You have yet to answer that. The only thing you have answered is the fact that your parents are not from here. They fled their country. And you went into this big tangent, and you just made a post about how old you ain't finna nobody talk about your mom. Nobody talked about your mom. You're the only one. You're the only one here being hostile.
Our mom worked hard too. My mom worked hard too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I just feel like y'all undermine us. I feel like y'all are undermining us, and I really don't see y'all as an ally. Y'all been over here since the 60s, 90s, and shit. What have y'all done to benefit us? This is a serious, legit question for me. I don't hate no Africans. I just want to know what have y'all done for us? We have done so much for y'all. Not even just y'all, but all people in America. We paved the way. Nobody can say we ain't did nothing for them. We've done more than enough. Now, can you answer me? What have you or your lineage done for Black Americans? Please tell me.
We have literally helped influence Black culture.
Okay, hold on. Wait, y'all. Give me one example. Can I just get one example? And I'm trying to be respectful, so you don't gotta yell. I'm really trying to dialogue with you. I'm trying to be respectful. Can you give me one example of a culture influence that you guys had on my people?
Yes, back in 2020 when everything was going on with George.
Wait, I'm just hold on. 2020, bro. Come on, go.
I want to see what you're saying, bro. Go ahead, you.
Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead. You got
I was saying, back in 2020 when it was with everything with George Floyd and all the racist stuff that was happening, we was still marching with y'all. You cannot say that we was not marching with everybody black, whether from the Caribbean, from Trinidad, Tobago, Haiti. Everybody was marching with y'all, and that's a fact. Y'all can't even say that we were not marching with you guys. We was there.
Bro, you was marching because it was the right thing to do at the time. Everybody was coming out speaking and saying shit against the power structure because it was the right thing to do at the time. I'm not trying to hear that shit. We had fake ass white nothing, bro. Go ahead, bro. That shit.
I'm just trying to figure out how does marching influence us when you know what? Yeah. I just want to know how does you said it y'all influenced us. Marching does not influence us.
That's what I want to know. How did you influence our culture? That's not an influence of our culture because we were marching first and we've been marching for like the last 200 fucking years. Go ahead.
And bro, they've been over here all this time, and she brought up 2020 marching. Like, you got to look at this shit, bro. They've been over here this goddamn long, and they brought up marching in 2020. Come on,
hey,
bro.
I want her to really cook, bro, because I don't want people. I don't even care what people think. But
man, this shit.
Okay, can I speak? Like,
yes,
you're talking over me.
Okay, I'm trying to be respectful. Go ahead.
Okay, you guys said that you marched first. Like, when you say you marched first, are you talking about like the slaves that they took from Africa, or are y'all talking about like what are you talking about? Because
okay, hold on.
We marched first. The African slaves that the colonizers.
Wait, chill. So, are you a descendant of the African slaves? Are you a descendant? Tariq boy. I'm a descendant. Tariq boy, you feel me? I mean, Tariq boy. Yeah, I'm a descendant. Hey, go ahead.
Like descent, like from slavery, like my grandparents, yes, they were slaves.
I thought you said you was like a first gen immigrant. Chill. Like that's what you said. Like no bullshit. That's what you said.
First of all, I did not. Those words never came out of my mouth. I was a first.
Whoa.
Lying. No. Hold on, Kuma Dragon. I'm gonna let you get the end of it. I'm
You definitely did say that. Now nobody's got to lie on you here. All right. Listen, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna give everybody 10 seconds. Everybody in the chat, if you heard her say that, please just put up the fist sign. Put up the fist sign right now if you heard her say that. Quite a few people definitely heard you say that, sis. Nobody's lying on you now, with all due respect.
Where did this start? Where did the words "I'm a first generation African" come out? When did it come out?
Ma'am, you said.
When did I say it though? When?
No, calm down. Calm down. You said that you were born in America, but your parents came here from Nigeria.
And they're hard workers, and they're hard fucking workers. That's literally what that is.
Yeah, that's what you said. Nobody's putting these words in your mouth. That's literally what you said. Now, either you're lying, or dozens and dozens and dozens of people in this room can't see the Nigerian flag in your bio, and we just misinterpreted what you said. So, are you saying that you made a mistake? Are you saying you lying, or are you saying that we're deaf?
Also, I just want to throw in there. I just want to throw in there. That other girl was asking, like, what is immigration got to do with our reparations? So basically, this girl could really try to lie and maneuver and get a claim to our reparations. You know what I'm saying? Now she's trying to say that she ain't a fucking first gen immigrant. You know what I'm saying? So basically, she's trying to say she's the same as us. She just said that she is a descendant of African slaves. You feel me? Even though that's some bullshit. But I'm just saying, this is why it matters to me. This is why we closing the fucking gate, man. This is why it's FBA for real.
First of all, like I said, I never said I was a first generation African. I said my parents were born and raised in.
Ma'am, we're letting you speak. Like, we're giving you more time than we're giving the average person, but please stop yelling.
And lying. All right? Don't be lying either.
Yeah, like you're yelling and you're lying. You can
First
speak
of all,
without
I'm yelling.
Again, this is the last time we're going to say it, ma'am. You are more than welcome to speak here. Nobody's stopping you from speaking. But you need to be respectful. You need to stop yelling. And most importantly, you need to stop lying.
Okay.
Stand on your business, but stop yelling.
Okay, sir. I'm gonna stop yelling. But what you guys need to, you're telling me to stop being disrespectful, but yet you guys are coming up here disrespecting my name. I'm not happy with you guys calling me Cha-Cha-Cha-Chia. That joke is ran down. It's like boring as hell.
I don't even know what the hell.
But first of all, sir, you told me to stop yelling. I'm gonna stop yelling, right? Okay. There cannot be two conversations happen at once, can there? Can there?
Can you please answer my question? How did you and your lineage influence any culture over here with Black Americans? You said y'all influenced us. Please give me one example. If you can't answer that, I got Coon Drag on your ass. Coon Drag finna prove her name. She gonna prove why they call her Coon Drag.
Africans, us, my people, we influenced you guys, but like, look at the media. Everybody wants to do Afrobeats. Everybody wants to dance. Everybody wants to.
Okay. What's the homeboy name? Anyway, one of the homies mentioned Soul Black. Soul Black, he's like a Black American archive. I'm gonna just put all this shit in the jumbotron. You can see who influenced Afrobeats. Afrobeats sound just like dancehall, and you know who?
And not even that.
You know who influenced dancehall? Don't play. Stop playing with my people, man. Stop fucking playing with Black Americans. Y'all don't damn thing.
Unleash the Coon Dragger.
And not even that, bro. Like, just real quick, like. Nah, go ahead, Coon Dragger, because this shit is
Okay, family. Miss Chia, I'm a little confused about two things. First of all, you came in here being very, very disrespectful to my family, yelling and popping off, and you had your whole chest out, yelling and screaming like that. You were supposed to come in here and shake the room. I don't know about you or if you doing this to just trying to, get some Twitter clout, but it's not gonna work in here. Second of all, you sitting up here talking about you a proud Nigerian, but according to this tweet, you sounded like one of my homegirls from the Porky Bean Projects. I'm not understanding that. So the influence is definitely reversed. They asked you to tell us how you influenced our culture, and you said a damn march, a fucking march. Are you serious? You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. So we're gonna ask you again. How did y'all influence us? And please miss me with the march. Miss me with the march. Because that's not influential at all. Because my folks been marching. Our folks marched so your mother and your father could come over here. Okay? You probably didn't even exist yet. My grandma, my great grandma, and my great granddaddy was marching so that your folks could come over here, so that your mama could be the registered nurse that most of my cousins and some of my aunties are, because that's nothing new. And ain't nobody sit up here and disrespect your mama. Please stop with the Twitter clout, because it's not cute.
Nobody came in here with Twitter clout, Miss Ma'am, because you came in here mad strong, just like
you in the end of that week.
You're not different. You're not different. That's the thing.
What your yelling gonna do? What your yelling gonna do, ma'am? What your yelling gonna do? What your yelling gonna do?
Hold up. I'm sorry, because it came back to me. Listen, I don't know what the fuck you got going on. We ain't worried about no damn Afro beats. We don't do nothing Africans do. Y'all niggas is lame. I'm sorry if you get disrespectful, bro. Y'all niggas lame. We don't follow y'all niggas, bro, at all. You tripping. What the fuck is wrong with you? You niggas emulate us across the fucking board. Everything from our music to motherfucking how we talk, dress, every motherfucking thing. You niggas emulate us. We ain't trying to be like y'all niggas. What the fuck is wrong with you? Y'all niggas lame as fuck. Stop playing.
As hell. You came in here loud, being disrespectful. I don't know who you thought she was going to scare, but ain't nobody scared of that, baby. Because you ain't doing nothing behind no computer screen. Not nothing but yelling and screaming, and it ain't doing nothing. You not shaking nothing. You not stirring up nothing. We still standing 10 toes on our square while you still in here deflecting.
Just like me, I'm standing 10 toes.
And can't answer the question. Bye.
Yeah, you still ain't answer the question. You just up here babbling. You said marching, and you said Afro beats, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
And she said media. She mentioned the media, bro.
Yes, I mentioned media. Yes, I mentioned music. Listen to all the radios. There's all Afro beats have Like Africa.
Hey, hold on, name me some artists that's over here in America thumping where we cutting that shit. Please name me some artists that's Afrobeat thumping. I need to know. Name some that's just so popular. Name that shit.
You were breaking out. What'd you say?
Name the Afrobeats artists, the ones that you talking about. We listening to them, y'all influence us. Name them. Who are the people that influence us? Name them.
Did you not just hear the new song, the remix with Ed Sheeran, Peru? Like they just
We're gonna get her ass the fuck up out of here. She pro.
Hold on, bro. Ed Sheeran is a full-blooded cracker. Did you really just say that, man? Like for real though, like for real. Are you serious right now?
These the people we dealing with. These the type of motherfuckers we dealing with. These motherfucking cool ass tethers, bro. This is what we dealing with.
This is why we are demanding respect for foundational Black Americans world. I know y'all listen. I know I got crackers, pilgrims up in here, but this is why y'all got to put some respect on my people's name, bro, because we literally are the blueprint. We are the embodiment of Black, us, our culture. We did this culture from nothing. This shit from the ground up. We didn't have no outside influence. We did this shit. There was no outside influence. We did all this shit. Jazz, rock and roll, rap, gospel, all this shit came from us. No outside influence. And country music too. What else? I know I'm missing some shit.
Motherfuckers been over here since the 60s and she brought up marching. Bro, that shit's sad. You should have just got off the fucking mic. You brought up marching. That shit's sad.
Hey, Aisha, go ahead, Aisha.
Peace and blessings to everybody. I just want to say, let me not even say it, but we got to stop allowing people to come into these type of spaces and hijack what's going on. Everything was all good until homegirl came up here. I don't know what the fuck she was trying to do. She was doing a lot of deflecting and turning everything based on, I don't know. She was getting all emotional for no reason. It's not even that deep, okay? And second of all, I just want to say I am proud Black American. Both of my parents are from America, and I would never apologize for that at all. And my thing is this: does immigration benefit Black American? No, the fuck it doesn't. Okay, it does not benefit Black Americans, and we have people here that need more resources, more help than to have everything being shifted towards other groups of people. I don't think that's fair. I think our main focus should be on tangibles, things that we need collectively as Black Americans, and then maybe later on down the line we could worry about other nations. But right now our focus needs to be on tangibles and putting our money and resources collectively to build a better nation for us. Okay, and that's all I have to say until further notice. But I just want to say, keep doing what you have to do. I commend everything. I heard last night what was going on, and I was listening in my sleep, all the bullshit that was going on. This, the trolls, my thing is this. If you don't, just say you don't understand, for people that are from other group nationalities, and you coming into these types of panels and listening to these types of conversations, just stay neutral. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? That's my only thing. Don't say anything. Just listen. And, everybody has, their own perspectives and different ideologies. But if you don't know what's going on and you living overseas, okay, and you listening to everything that's, going on the internet, especially about these types of conversations, just be quiet. Don't say anything, okay? And we need to focus on facts over feelings, okay? Everybody got to get out their feelings. And that's all I got to say about that. Thank you so much.
Can I join in?
Who said that?
Freedom.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's set this straight, right? There's no love on both sides. Period. To the Africans coming up here to say I love Black Americans, stop it. Like, just stop it, right? You don't. They don't love you too. This is coming from an African, right? All of that, oh, I love you, it's irritating. There is no love on both sides. So please, don't do that. Secondly, does immigration benefit Black Americans? Hell no. Right? Thirdly, does Africans deserve reparations for America? Hell no. How about we just start from that plain place? At the end of the day,
hold on, lady. You out your damn mind. You think you finna come into an FDA space and say we don't deserve reparations?
No, I said Africans. Does African deserve the reparations from America? No.
And hold on real quick, but just to go back, because there was a false narrative too. Y'all keep disregarding that our people fought and died to get you guys over here, and y'all still are benefiting, still to this day, the ones that's over here. So I don't understand how you saying there's no love. It's only been a one-way street. Like, what you mean? Like, our people gave everything. I don't understand what you mean when you say there's no love on both sides.
Let me explain this. This Twitter conversation has been going on for 3 days. I can guarantee you the number of people who are in America are very small. But you have a huge African population really upset about these conversations, right? So there's no love. There is no love. And those Africans coming in, oh, we love you, and shut up. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Man, you can't do that. That's not fair. You know, when you have people who are from Africa that are siding with us and telling us that we're right, we're not delusional, you can't tell them to shut up. That's how they honestly feel. You can't do that. And this is another thing, right? This sister is clearly from Nigeria. She's probably living in London somewhere, but her profile picture is Frederick Douglass, a foundational Black American. So who's really influencing who? Like, we got to stop playing these damn games of, oh, I'm Nigerian, we're full of excellence, we influence you. I'm not saying you said that, but the chick who came before you was Nigerian, she said that. Y'all look up to our heroes, all right? Y'all look to us for guidance. Y'all look to us for influence. Y'all look to us for motivation of how to do better on the world stage. Don't come in here with that. If people who are from Africa or African descent are saying that what we're saying is true, don't invalidate their experience and how they feel. Don't do that, please.
Hey, go ahead, Ellie. But before you talk, Ellie, I went on your page and I saw everything you were saying. But I'm gonna give you the opportunity to speak your view. Go ahead, Ellie.
Okay, so you just go, okay, that's all, okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna answer every question. Okay, so yesterday, I'm not even gonna lie, I was mad. Because when I went back to your tweets, especially you, the host, I was kind of like, because I've been following you for a minute. Like, I just didn't start following you. Like, I've been following you for a minute. Like, I followed you. I unfollow you, actually. I've been following you. This is not the first space we've been in together. We've been other space. You've been cool. Like, you were real cool. So I don't know what was that yesterday. So I've been other space that you let me talk, you know. You've been, I don't know. It was just, I didn't know who you were yesterday, so I had to unfollow. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. To answer your question, how does immigration benefit Black Americans? It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't benefit you at all. No, I don't understand. It doesn't benefit y'all. Yeah, so I don't know what you want us to do about it, us Africans to do about it. They take my money out of my taxes. I live in California. I have my own business as an esthetician. I'm sorry?
So here we go with this California again. Baki versus California destroyed the affirmative action plan that we had. And when y'all get to California, y'all know that's majority Asian. So y'all going in them Asian safe havens and y'all poking and picking from them Asian safe havens over there in California like ain't none of us been over there before and we don't know what's over there. So when y'all start talking about we ain't cool and we was down and then you turned on us, that's bullshit. Y'all be over there in them safe havens and y'all be getting that California money. Everybody know California the richest country in America. The richest state in America. So y'all should be supporting Black Americans more than anybody if y'all living in California instead of going over there and picking and poking, talking about what we ain't doing and we used to be cool. Y'all got to stop that bullshit, man. I'm telling you. Y'all trying to play off our intelligence like we don't understand what y'all really trying to say. Y'all trying to say because y'all out there and y'all living it up that somehow we against y'all and we, nah. Nah, you gotta straighten all that up when you say that, because we know what the real deal is.
You think working 3 jobs and going to school is living it up?
You ain't working no 3 jobs out there in no
Yes,
California.
I am.
No,
How am I supposed to lie?
No, you're not, because the Black Americans that's in California is on the streets. That's how I know. So I know you ain't came from no other country and came over there and worked no 3 jobs in no California. I know
have to work 3. How you gonna tell me what I do? I lived here 5 years. I moved here at 18 from New Jersey. How you gonna tell me how did I make it in California? How you gonna?
How you got from New Jersey to California? And if you
I moved here for school. I moved here for school. I moved here for nursing school.
So the scholarship got here from your country.
Not the scholarship. I came here on an immigration back in the 90s when the Africans were coming. I was part of that family that came here for immigration.
For you to do all that. See
You
what
said
I'm saying?
What are you saying? Put my immigration status up?
I said who put up the immigration? Who put up the immigration law for you to be able to do all that?
You guys. Nobody's taking that.
Wait, she just said you guys, but I just put in the jumbotron. Y'all, please go to sleep. You don't fucking love us. Okay, if we didn't love y'all Africans, if we didn't think we was all one, why the hell did we pave the way for y'all? You know what I'm saying? We've always been fucking paving the way for y'all. Always. What did we get in return? It's time for y'all to prove y'all fucking love. Because all I see is some. I could get real disrespectful, but I'm not. But it's not reciprocated. You know
what do you want me to do? Donate money?
No, I don't want your money.
So what you want?
I want your money.
So what you want? Do you want me to donate to an organization? Because I've donated to the Black Lives Matter movement.
Nah, not Black Lives Matter, because they.
What do you want? You want me to send you money directly?
It's in the jumbotron. Hit the jumbotron. We love it.
Why would I send you money directly? How does it benefit other people if I just send it to you?
Because I'm a mayoral candidate, it'll benefit a whole city.
So the Black Lives Matter movement don't benefit you, even though I'm donating.
No, they got $10 billion.
Okay, my bad, Christopher. But on her page, bro, she's bashing me. She's all on her page. She bashing me. I never, honestly, y'all attacked us. It was like 10,000 Africans in here bashing us. We didn't even title this same title we have right now is the same title it was yesterday. Y'all came at us. Y'all came at us yesterday. So if somebody called us a porch monkey, people were very disrespectful towards us. You feel me? I feel like it's a problem because we are closing the gate, bro. We want to be distinguished ourselves. We want to be FBA. I really feel like that's where all this animosity is coming from, because we want to be separate from y'all. That's really where all this shit is coming from. How the fuck are y'all really gonna be mad at us because we doing what y'all are on the continent of Africa doing? Y'all are very fucking tribal over there. Now that we're returning the fucking favor and we late to the party, like Booby said. We late to the fucking party. Now y'all pointing fingers at us and shit because the jig is up. I don't understand. Please help me understand. Help me understand.
I don't know what a porch monkey is.
Well, some of y'all, obviously, some of y'all do, because it was a young lady who came into the space yesterday unprovoked, and she called us Black Americans porch monkeys. And like Brother Mel, well, whether you know what it is or not, we know what we heard yesterday. All right.
I understand what you heard, but I'm just saying, why are you gonna? Oh, it's like you telling me, oh well, you're racist because if I don't know what porch monkey is, which I'm googling right now.
First of all, nobody called you a racist.
That's nobody. Don't group me with people that said just because she said something.
I have one more question for her. I just have one more question because she retweeted this. Black Americans are white people of black people worldwide. Please explain why you co-sign this. Please explain how we're the white people of black people. Please explain.
Because my thing is, now you're making it seem like, okay, at first I used to target the white man. Now it's like you're targeting African people. It's like I feel like every day you're picking choose who to target. Either you.
Ma'am, once again, we did not target anyone. As you can clearly see, the title says, does immigration benefit Black Americans? It didn't say, does Africans benefit? We said immigration, so that means it includes everybody. Africans centralize themselves in this conversation. We didn't pick them out.
How are we supposed to have a conversation? Y'all keep muting us. Y'all keep cutting people off.
Ma'am, you babbling. You're not saying
constructive
nothing.
It's not a constructive conversation.
You're not saying nothing. You're just babbling. You're not saying nothing.
I want you to answer the question, please, Ellie.
I can't really get to your question. What?
It's in the jumbotron. How are we white people or black people?
you're the white person of Black people because you continuously do this. Like, weren't you just last year saying how you want to go back to Nigeria and like follow your ancestor, and you find out you were Nigerian and all that, and then all of a sudden yesterday you're a different person? Or you?
No. What happened was I used to be a Pan-Africanist, and I was an Israelite in 2015. That tweet is from 2015, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? People grow. You know what I'm saying? People definitely have spiritual awakenings. That tweet was like 6 years old. You know, 7 years old. You feel me? That shit was not. I didn't tweet that yesterday. That shit was 7 years old. Please believe.
And not just that, bro. A lot of us was fucking lied to and told that we came from Africa. A lot of Black Americans was on that Pan-African bullshit. Like, that shit over with. So stop trying to bring up that old shit. That shit dead in the water. Pan-Africanism is dead. You feel me? So we not trying to hear that shit.
Also, hold on. I'm sorry. I kind of take this personal. You know what I'm saying? I take this one personal, just a little bit. But you say we're the Black people, white people, but if you look at the Black people globally, who fights white people the most? Who's known for bucking? Who's known for being rebellious? For not listening to these motherfuckers? Who's known for bucking the system? Are y'all really built like that? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but the Black Panthers, we have a long history of fighting these folks, man. We have a long history. We in the belly of the beast. We ain't never ran nowhere. I mean, when I say these things, y'all feel like I'm attacking y'all, but it's the truth. Nobody in my family and my family tree have fled America or left America. I'm gonna try to be polite. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in my family left. You know what I'm saying? We stood up and fought these people. Still to this day, we fought these fucking people. My family never fucking ran, so you can't call us the white people or Black people. That's very distasteful, and it's not true. It's very disingenuous. Honestly, it really is. Y'all left. Y'all didn't even. Come on now. Like, y'all let me. I don't want to sound disrespectful, but y'all know where I can go with this. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy to me. Go ahead, Ella. Go ahead and like try to rebuttal or whatever.
So where are you gonna go? Even if you wanted to run, at least I ran from a genocide to come here for a better life. If you wanted to go somewhere, where are you gonna go?
Okay. Now, is there currently like Asians and Russians and all kind of Europeans, pilgrims colonizing the continent of Africa right now?
For what I know, yes. I think there's parts of Africa where there's, I guess, Chinese people coming in and building jobs for Africans.
Okay, so I want to know why. Well, this is crazy. All right, man, y'all got it.
What's the ask here? Like,
hold on, Fietta. This is the problem. You have. I'm gonna go there tonight. I'm sorry, Brother Mel. If it's seen as disrespectful, it is what it is.